Thank you for joining me today on this tour of the newly opened Museum of Book of Mormon Archeology. As you can see, we have a wide variety of artifacts on display here, carefully selected to showcase the history and culture of the Book of Mormon. First up, we have a replica of the golden plates that were allegedly discovered by Joseph Smith. We can't actually show you the original plates as they were said to have been taken up to heaven. But don't worry, our replica is the next best thing. Also of note, Joseph Smith didn't really use these plates at all during the translation process. Turns out most of the time he was looking at a glowing rock in a hat. Why did Mormon have to travel thousands of miles with these plates from Central America to upstate New York if Joseph didn't even need the plates? Let's move on. Moving on, we have a display of some ancient coins and pottery which are meant to represent the ancient inhabitants of the Americas. Now, we don't actually have any evidence that these items are from the time of the Book of Mormon, but our experts think they look pretty cool, and that's enough for us. If we could only show actual Book of Mormon evidence in here, we'd just have an empty museum, and no one would want to see that. Am I right? Next up, we have a display of ancient tools which were supposedly used by the ancient Nephite society. Again, we don't have any proof that these tools actually existed, but our experts thought they'd look nice in the museum, so here they are. We've asked our chief apologists if these could have existed, and they shrugged, which is good enough for us. Finally, we have a replica of the Urim and Thummim, which were supposedly used by Joseph Smith to translate the Book of Mormon. Or were they? As we said above, he mostly used the rock in the hat. But we can't have everyone looking at that in a museum. They paid $25 a person to enter. So we thought this would look way cooler. Anyway, guys, so that's all for today's tour of the Museum of Book of Mormon Archeology. I hope you enjoyed it, and please feel free to come back and explore our exhibits again soon. We're going to be adding Nephi's homemade trans-oceanic vessel soon, which should make the Noah's Ark replica look like a toy. In the name of corporate Mormon Jesus, amen.